Hey guys, this is Feral Crafter, and this is Farming Simulator 19. This is a introduction tutorial, what I'd recommend when starting. I would not recommend playing this, I'd recommend Farming Simulator 17. It is more enjoyable, but if you insist on playing this one, here's the tutorial. When starting a new game, you've got easy, medium, and hard. Starting out, I'd highly recommend New Farmer. You get all sorts of good stuff. There's different maps. This is the American one, British one, and then the plantation one. I've always liked the American one, but meh, it might be because I'm American. You can pick all the different hairstyles and character types and shirt colors and, have fun with that. The game was released before it was done. So they kept adding necessary things, and I do mean necessary. I'd highly recommend downloading every last mod. Currently it's the end of 2018, and all the mods are useful. Some of them are necessary. When starting, if you've played Farming Simulator, then you don't need the tutorial. If it's been a long time, take the tutorial. If you haven't played before, take the tutorial. That's all I gotta say about that. Upon starting, press escape and go up to here. Auto save time, I like 5 minutes because I don't like to repeat amount of time. Some people, if you get the state to a very fun state but you're testing, turn auto save off. That way if you buy the wrong gear and it doesn't work out, you don't have to grind out the money again. You just reload a point where you have a lot of money and try again. Second, traffic. Hate it. It's cute, but no. Turn it off. Your measurements. I'm American, so everything is miles. Unit is acres. Hectares is 2.5 acres. So 2 hectares is 5 acres. Dollars. You start off with a lot of good stuff. But I would highly recommend when you start off, press B. Go to your garage. And let's get rid of the garbage. So, yep, let's sell that one. These are okay. You can upgrade them. You can also put a front loader on. It's cute. But sell it. You can lease the items, and it's actually rather cheap and affordable. This is nice. Get rid of that. We sold the combine. We can save up $500,000 to get the best one anyways. That one, I recommend. Yep, get rid of it. Too small. Sewing, you'll definitely need that off the start. Nose weights, gotta keep that. Now, in the game, farming your land for crops is frustrating and a waste. You'll spend all this money and effort gathering up crops and growing crops, and then waiting and waiting and waiting for the market to come around for a decent sell price. And it's exhausting to keep checking and keep checking and keep checking. Or you just missed and it's now going down, and by the time you get to the market, it's $15 cheaper per bushel per quantity, and it's not worth it. When you run your contracts, whatever you're harvesting will be at the highest sell price, so you get a little extra off of each harvesting contract, and you sell it for the max profit. So this, not worth it. Even though this is a farming simulator, you farm other people's lands to make the money. Rain doesn't do anything. It's cute, but at this point, nope. And the property is absolutely useless. Sell it. Sell it. And because, your land is worth more without this. Sell it. And you start off farming garage. What do you do with it? Nothing. It's all looks. It's all just crap. This one, it's up to you whether you keep it. I would not recommend it. It too is a waste. So you're down to 2 tractors. With that done, check it out. We have increased our money amount by 500,000. The other thing for more money is you can borrow up to 500,000, and it costs about 1,500, 1,500, if I remember right, maybe as high as two grand every day to have a full $500,000 borrowed money. So when starting off, I highly recommend get the biggest loan. And there we go. 1.1 million. By the way, don't forget to press 7 to slow down your time to 1, because otherwise a day just flies by and too much needs to be done. So voila. So this is what I highly recommend. Now you've got 1.1 million, you can buy any gear, and to get around, you press tab to get into each of your vehicles, or you can ride the train. Yay! Get to see the scenic view and all the good stuff. But once you're done riding the train, I forget what I was about to say. But once you get done riding the train, one thing you can do is landscaping. Landscaping, well, geez, let's get back to our farm first. Once you get back to your farm, you can set up landscaping. So I prefer pressing C for the flat thing, flat tool, and I usually do the flattening. I enjoy that the most. So with all this money, we can flatten out the ground. Bring it up. Bring it up. Now there's areas on the map which you can't, and it's this tree, obviously that thing, whatever the junkyard is. This tree is another one you can't do, and these trees up here. In addition, that tree causes trouble. This tree causes trouble. That one is off the map. But there's a spot over here that also causes trouble. It's like right here. But when playing with the map, take that into consideration as you work it. So this is flattening, and then if you press the middle wheel, you can smooth it out. So that, and then down here, brush size, arrow to the right to make it bigger, or to the left to make it smaller. And I mainly like to flatten and smooth. So press the middle to smooth the ground out, and it smooths out big areas like this. Whoop. Lovely stuff. Now, smoothing costs money, and you can build some interesting terrains on your farm this way. But usually I like to just flatten it, and if it's not allowed to be flattened, I'll do my best to smooth it out. The rest is cute. You can press the left key to raise the ground, but at some point it glitches out the system, and then you can't do anything else with it. So you get the idea, and then you can smooth it out a bit. See, now the terrain can't be modified. But anyways, this is a great feature. It's just very, very expensive to play with. And it will delete crops as well. So you'll have to go back and plow it up again. And there's no way to paint crops. The other tool is if you press X and you are now in the painter. So let's see, what is it? Paint. Voila. So if you want to make everything more like a game and it's just some boring flat thing, go for it. Oh, there we go. So you can switch by pressing tab, and that's me, plain tab. So I'm going through all the different types. Hey, lovely little grass. Yay! This makes it look like an EverQuest game with the same tile over and over. What's this? Meh. So as you can see, there's a few options. All the different ground textures. And of course you can't apply it to everything. And no, that looks like farmed land. It's not. It's just ground type. And as you can tell, as I play, I'm burning up cash. So there we go. And that's it. Enjoy.